Так, всем привет. Так, сейчас начнем примерно через минуту 3, наверное, 4. Так, план сегодня такой. Будем проходить этот, как его, бесконечная жизнь, вот эта вот фигня. Миссии вот эти, фиолетовые. Да пройдем ее, потом пойдем в Геншин там. Выполним весь ивент, да и все, наверное. На этом стрим будет заканчиваться. И все. Следующий стрим будет завтра только, и все, наверное. В воскресенье, может быть, будет, может нет стрима уже. В понедельник, не знаю, тоже. Это просто сразу расписание все прописать, да и все. Так. Ладно. Так. Ну все, пошли. Так. Куда идти надо? Вагоны. Понятно.
Heave-ho. Pom-Pom's been cleaning up this whole time and didn't see any letters. What? Don't scare Pom-Pom like that! Why are there always strange things sneaking onto our train? Pom-Pom is going to upgrade the security level around here. What does the letter say?
Кто-нибудь еще украдет пом-пом, блин. Будет вообще весело.
It looks like an invitation. Who could have sent it?
Unlikely. If the general sent the letter, he would have signed it.
Why don't you show Dan Hong the letter? You know where...
Подождите. Сюда. Надо будет зайти. Пойти и забрать потом надо будет. Так. Подожди, это ж... это его комната. Я уже забыл, где его комната, блин. А какая нужна-то? Нет, нет, туда.
What is it? There's no signature, and it doesn't mention a time or place. Unfortunately, I'm going to disappoint them. Oh, I'm just Let me hold on to the letter. Anything related to Danfeng's past should be handled with care. Just as I thought. There was more than meant, but if he didn't send the letter, then who did? Maybe I should make a trip to the sea.
Кстати, вчера да реально было весело в конце стрима, что игра вылетела вообще. Кто тут? Ну тут понятно. Да тот же самый отряд, как и должен быть. Подожди, а там есть физики? Я что-то забыл. Так, физиков. Да нет, нету физиков. Только один вот. Вот это. Вот это. И вот это напоследок.
After all this time away from the Luofu, the seat of divine foresight has only become more hostile. Relax. You needn't be so cautious, young man. I'm just... However, I never thought Jing Yuan would send you to accompany me.
Huh? I've got my work cut out for me today. Well, if it isn't Dan Hung.
Greetings.
Looking for compensation for the injuries I gave you? I accept.
That won't be necessary. The Cloud Knights were doing their duty.
You came at a bad time. The General is busy with urgent work. You probably won't be...
I can't say that I...
You don't remember her? Nice. That is Jing Liu, the previous sword champion of the Xianzhou Luofu. She was the closest friend of Imbibitor. According to records of wars past, her blade has slain countless denizens of abundance. Not even the feather guards of the Wing Weaver, the father wolf of the Borazon, or the gigantic mecha beast could withstand a single strike from her. She's a renowned legend. However, those are ancient stories. It's a shame that even a hero like her wasn't able to break free of Mara. It is said that in the end, Jing Liu lost her sanity and slaughtered anyone in sight. With her powers, you'd think there would be no one capable of... Her surrender came with one condition: that she be allowed a day of freedom before the trial. She wanted to travel to Scale Gorge Waters before he left. He ordered us to accompany Jing Liu during her last day on the Luofu.
Да, весь стрим это
We're
будет
hosting
один
an honored
разговоры.
guest. We're escorting
Ничего
a
другого
criminal.
тут и нет. Только болтовня.
Imbibitor, since you traveled all this... Or should I call you by your name in this life?
Встретились две зелью. Подожди, а почему она выше? Или не одинаково? Одинаково, да.
When I left the Cienjo, I heard they took away your... I thought in Bibiter Lune...
Memories of my past life are like shattered glass. I can't piece together the reality from the individual shards.
I can't remember the words of every person who hopes to escape their past. The Vidyadhara rebirth normally erases all memory of the previous life. However, you have retained fragments of your past, as well as the powers of the High Elder. If my guess is correct, the preceptors were unwilling to allow the Ichor line to end.
Blah 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 blah. Вот это, наверное.
Bibiter Lune's actions affected many. Are you here to set things straight?
I, too, am a criminal. What right have I to deliver punishment? I returned to the Luofu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and atone for my sins. I did, however, have one request before the trial. I asked to be given a single day to go and see old friends and to fulfill promises I made long ago. Jing Yuan has always been an understanding person. He heard that you would be coming and agreed to my request.
So, you're the one that mailed the letter to the Express.
That's right.
The sea's depths conceal no stone, and dragons' breaths reveal the moon. The scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape is truly as magnificent as the poems describe. But as a suspect, shouldn't I be bound and interrogated in the shackling prison? Is it really appropriate to bring me to a place like...
Holding you in the shackling prison would
Да,
be more trouble than it's worth.
трендёшь.
For security purposes.
For secure...
The Stellaron's descent, the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection, the Destruction Emanators. According to the Skyfaring you took advantage of your behavior truly is...
I was asked to deliver a token in my capacity as a traveling merchant. I knew nothing of its significance. I admit I did have my own agenda for entering the shackling prison, but in the end, I found that the Luofu did not possess what I was looking for. It is through fear of punishment that I am choosing to surrender. The galaxy is a vast place, but I am merely a wanderer.
Merely a wanderer? You're too modest, Locha. Do I need to remind you of your actions at the... Or must I utter that tongue twister of an...
Well,
Пусть
they
еще
don't call
помолчат
you the
немножко.
divine
Почему бы и
foresight for
нет?
nothing,
Как бы.
General.
You flatter me.
Seeing that you sense something is amiss.
That is beyond my control. However, at present, you have the opportunity to enjoy the beautiful scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape.
The unparalleled sword techniques of your master, the five of you vanquished evil from the world, creating legendary tales in your... You removed me from the shackling prison and decided to interrogate me here. But not for security purposes. You wish to discuss things that shouldn't be overheard. You wish to discuss the one person you've avoided mentioning up to now. Your master, Jing Liu.
We can head out now. I would like to visit a few places from my memories, enjoy a glass of wine, and reminisce about the good times.
Have you mistaken yourself for a tourist?
I would make a wonderful tourist. Lower your guard, young man. I have already surrendered myself to the Alliance, and I will keep my word. Besides, your general has already agreed to my request. Imbibitor Lunae, you must accompany me. I won't take no for an answer, regardless of whether you're still interested in your previous life. Accepting my letter means that you've accepted my invitation.
Lead the way.
Where should we start? Should we go to Stargazer Navalia first? Or to the so
так
many
всё.
memories are swirling inside my head. I can't get a
Ну
grasp
поговори
on any of
потише,
them.
давай еще тише говори, чтоб... Хотя нет, даже не тише. Помедленнее, еще помедленнее,
When
давай.
the people of the Cienjo live.
How hard is it to choose a destination? We're going to Stargazer Navalia. Problem solved.
The young are the antidote. Stargazer Navalia it is.
Понятно.
If it's star skiffs you want... I hung.
Let the noble High Elder drown the enemies in rain.
Imbibitor Lunae, if memory.
I think she was...
She was a comrade and friend to both Imbibitor Lunae and all of us. Well, that's all in the past now. The reason...
Huh? You mean the...
Yes, the sin as for...
I see. I don't know
Эх,
anything
аллилуйя,
about
закончили.
manufacturing star skiffs either. But getting these careful. There's still Stellaron spirits lurking around.
Тут не пройдешь.
No need to worry about the two of us.
Вот это заберу. А на них можно наплевать. Да, да, да. Мазила. Мазила.
We've arrived. All ship production and star... Just enter the command into the device. The vessel used to cultivate star skiff seeds will be activated, and a ship will appear in the skyport soon. I remember now. I've seen Baihung's name in books before.
You like to read?
Hey, I don't read much.
That's right.
It was actually really interesting. 90% of it was about star skiff crash. I remember thinking, how could an ace pilot crash land?
Indeed. Her luck
Кто
always
хочет читать, можете
astonished
просто
us.
ставить на паузу, если кто-то
Whenever
хочет.
Very few star skiffs she piloted were able to return to port in one piece. The folks at the
Она сказала
Skyfaring
One
Commission
Piece.
secretly referred to her as the star. She also possessed an uncanny ability to predict
Зилю
future events.
смотрит One Piece,
In
понятно.
auspicious ones, at least. Every ill omen that came, however, when it came to surviving, her fortunes were incredible. Even in the worst situations imaginable, she was always able to turn the tide. Luck is a type of strength, after all. I hope that this ship, built for the star skiff killer, will also be able to return to the stars.
Ha! That'll do it. The star skiff assembly line has been activated. The star skiff will take shape and enter the skyport. Let's go wait for it there. It won't be long. See, the star skiff is complete.
After being away from the Luofu for so...
So, what happened to Baihung in the end?
In the end, I do not think the details are necessary. We are here today. In Bibiter Lune, do you still remember the battle against Shuhu?
Did Gan Feng fight alongside you?
Yes, the High Elder was held in higher regard. The Cloud Knights became wary after learning of Dan Feng's imminent arrival. General Tang Xiao called for me to guarantee the safety of the troops. But Bai Heng didn't care about any of that. She believed, she charged ahead and shattered the enemy's
Как же она медленно говорит.
allowing the Xian for the Cloud Knights. Giving up one's life, you couldn't accept that Bai Heng was... There is no need to respond. Bai Heng, I'm sorry it took so long for me to find it. Only by bringing it to you will my nightmares be calmed. I will fulfill what you asked of me. I will keep my word, even if it requires me to cut down the stars in the sky. Let's go. The artisanship commission is next. Since the Arbor's resurrection.
The crisis happened too...
Interesting.
What's that supposed to mean?
And yet where were the
The Luofu's delves are big.
Young man.
You just want me to do all the work.
You go on ahead this...
Why did you send him away?
It is of no importance. But you and I haven't had a decent contest in ages.
Ну, сейчас его заморозит, конечно же.
Your moves and techniques haven't changed one bit.
When I move, it's like
you never forgot. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Больно.
Ill tidings manifest.
Ну, это отхилиться просто будет, да и все.
Come on already.
Don't get anxious in Bibiter Lune. We have all the time in the world.
Something's not right. A pointless
Make a wish.
This spear still recognizes you as its master.
Ow.
In Bibiter Lune, do you know who crafted it for you?
it's been with me ever since my exile.
Когда она заткнется?
Don't remember when I started wielding it.
Чтоб убить не смогли.
Destiny's hand has
manners,
truly
huh?
blessed me. Who will it be? Everything is oh stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Ill tidings manifest.
Больно, конечно.
Who invited you?
Stand down.
Да. Теперь он хана. Туда даже не знаю, по кому бить. А тебе какая разница?
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Ну, естественно, воскрес.
You don't look so good.
Как иначе-то?
Ill fate descends.
Ну да, естественно.
Let me tend your wounds. Vitamin!
Saving me won't earn you any favors.
What's in your prescription?
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me. Memories of beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Everything is
Oh stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
ill tidings manifest.
Ready for death? All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Need a doctor?
No manners, huh?
Ill fate descends.
Tedious. Blade of moonlight.
Тут я уж лучше отхилю.
Ill tidings manifest.
Ну, такой себе.
You can continue to convince yourself that you are, but you cannot run. Combat is like smelting. Those are the words of the one who, out of all of us, you were the clue.
This spear is sharp enough to pierce dragon scales. Be careful, High Elder, lest you hurt.
You still remember when he was but a child. He swore to take revenge when I first met him. At first, I wasn't too fond of his unfortunately, the
Тут, наверное, будет олень,
You
наверное.
didn't go easy just so I would get here first, did you?
Of course not. Your technique must have improved so much that I
So, are we here to commemorate your short-life species friend?
Eavesdropping is a bad habit. Besides, when did I ever say he was no longer in this world?
Even the cryocapsules wouldn't be able to extend the life expectancy of a short-life species for long.
Of course he's still alive. Some people are born with unparalleled foresight and as smart as he was, He made the foolish attempt. His stupidity turned him into a monster, cursed with immortality.
For an old friend, you don't seem to have that much pity.
I gave him a second chance. Does that not count?
What did you do to...
He should have been eternally jailed in the shackling prison for his crimes. I took the shell that once held his soul and passed my sword techniques on to him. I let him die 100 deaths to remind him of the... We've idled too long. Let's head to the Alchemy Commission.
И это все? Серьезно?
As a follower of the Rainbow Arbiter, you have witnessed the catastrophe brought upon by the plague's author, General. Living being, what do you think should be done to put an end to it, General?
The Alliance follows the Rainbow Arbiter's edict to continue ridding the world of evil, so that one day Yaoshi might be vanquished and the cycle of life and death restored.
Under the auspices of the Rainbow Arbiter, the faithful Cloud Knights continue the hunt. Their devotion and sacrifices are indeed commendable, but their devotedness has made them close-minded. Take me, for example. My powers originate from the Abundance, yet my goals are aligned with the Alliance. The Hunt is not the only faction in the universe that wants Yaoshi dead. It is natural for short-life species to yearn for immortality. That is expected of any intelligent life form. To want to eliminate these thoughts would be equivalent to killing an eon. Such a goal is... So, in order to sever, your master happened upon a revelation and returned from the Mara. She has traveled. I apologize.
As I expected. Your surrender is just the next step in your scheme. You wish to avail yourself of the and...
The General. You said it yourself.
Splendid, well done. This was a spectacular move.
You've changed, Jin. The man I knew would never have admitted he was bested.
Байлуха.
Order's already been restored to the Alchemy Commission. Why are we here?
I heard the healer lady is capable of curing all diseases. I'm here for the same reason anyone would be. Patience, young man. We're not far from Scale Gorge Waterscape. The mission the General tasked you with is about to come to an end.
Ля, серьезно стоит.
Dunhung? What a surprise!
Miss Bailu. She's here for a consultation.
Oh, I see. Are you here for your eyes? Or
My eyes are fine. I cover them to avoid seeing that which reminds me of the past and riles my inner demons. My
those symptoms don't... who cares? The healers of the Alchemy Commission don't get to pick and choose
И
their
плевать.
patients. Give me your hand. We'll start by checking your pulse.
Болезнь есть болезнь, надо
You'll
вылечить
take
ее
some
без разницы,
translucent
что надо
worms
ей.
so I can take a closer look.
На зомби.
Your friend here has a very... Her pulse is extremely faint.
She...
Let the healer make the professional diagnosis.
Пу-пу-пу.
Your friend's situation is unique. She looks healthy, but her hands are cold as ice. I've never seen anything like it. With more research, I might be able to make a new entry in the medical records. Can you and your friend come back for follow-up visits?
Бла-бла-бла-бла-бла. Так, что тут? Бла-бла-бла.
Today's her last day.
What a shame. If she could stay for a few days, I might be I'll do my best. No matter come with me. I'll prescribe her some soul-returning vitality infusion. It won't cure her, but I'll... Wait! Where did my big medicine box go? I'm sorry. Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were expelled, things have been a mess around here. Tanhung, you mind coming with me to retrieve my medicine? I could use your skills.
Are you in trouble, Dragon Lady? I'll come along as well.
No.
Сейчас вернусь, если чё.
Trouble at all.
It's no bother. A little walk will do me good.
Так, все. Я вернулся. Тыква.
I can smell the herbs. Hey! Give me back my medicine box! That thing runs so fast! Don't let it get away!
Это по сути за ней бегут.
Allow me.
Боже правый.
Try harder.
Ну естественно. Кто потакал-то первым, блин? Надо сначала собаку устранить. На самом-то деле, а потом уже убить. Обезьяну тупую.
Stand down. All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Не успел. Йо.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Ill tidings manifest. Scared yet? Huh? Everything is ordained by those stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Пока мужик. Ну хотя ладно.
Did you think my lifespan would be cut short? Save it for your own skin.
No manners, huh? Who will it be?
Больно.
Tedious.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
Stand down. Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Let me tend your wounds.
Saving me won't earn you any favors.
Memories are ever.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Зря, наверное.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Ready for death.
Как много урона.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Ill fate descends. Who will it be?
Но все равно умрет. Обезьяна.
All right. Let me make sure nothing's missing. Apologies again for the delay. This prescription won't cure you, but it will nourish your body and calm your mind.
Very well.
You're Mara-struck? I don't see the symptoms in you at all. What with the incident on the Law Fu, I've treated a number of Mara-stricken patients recently. They all presented with signs of incoherence, delirium, or frightening physical mutations. You don't seem to have any of that.
I made a deal that allowed me to retain what life I had left in me. I may be sane, but one thing is certain. My mind is already at its limit. And yet, I still have many.
I see.
Really? How all I have left are the sword in my hand and my hatred of the past. If I am without either of them, I would fall into an empty void. Thank you for your advice, Dragon Lady. Meeting you has provided more healing than any kind of medicine or remedy. By the way, among those you've treated in recent days, did you notice a person in bandages?
Bandages? That's a vague description, you know. I'm not sure. We get injured patients from all over the Xianzhou for treatment. And the number of injuries we see has skyrocketed since the Ambrosia Arbor crisis.
The person I'm inquiring about is tall, with a serious expression. He also carries a crude sword with him at all times. Have you seen someone like that, Dragon Lady?
Oh, yes! Someone came by today that matches that description. He must have suffered some kind of sword wound. He had a strong scent of blood. Though, from the way he behaved, it must have been fairly minor. He didn't even take the medicine I prescribed.
Well then, it would seem that everything is in place. Let's go meet our old friend. Take this man away. This does not involve him.
Genshin.
And so, everyone is present. I never thought the High Cloud Quintet would be able to gather again in the same place after hundreds of years. If I remember correctly, the 5 of us made a promise here 7 centuries ago. We promised that no matter what happened, we would gather here together. How sad that Scale Gorge waterscape remains empty while the world continues to turn. Some of us have been reborn, while others were denied death. Some have become criminals, while others can no longer fulfill their promises. And in the end, our friendship is no more. Soon, I will be shackled and tried. This will be the last you see of me. This is why I sent out the invitations before departing, hoping that everyone would be gathered here for my final farewell. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. Imbibitor Lunae Ying Sing, the accomplice, arrogant and oblivious, use the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to assist. As for Jing Liu, now it is time we pay for Dan Heng. You can never escape the shadow of Imbibitor Lunae. He is your origin, and his sins will accompany you in your path forward. Blade, what a fitting name. In the remainder of your infinite life, you will experience only murder and your own. And I will face the punishment of the Alliance and suffer an eternal punishment before paying an even worse price. That is the only way to keep the memory of the pain of High Cloud Quintet. It is time to say goodbye. A wineless gathering. Jing Yuan. Is it not time you—
The laws of the Alliance cannot be subject to change. Unfortunately, your next stop will be the Yuchi. I reported everything to the Marshal, and the Seer strategist just so happened to take an interest in the case. They set up a Deca-light reflection barrier in hopes of meeting the 2 of you beforehand.
Jing Yuan, you haven't changed at all. always trying to destroy the plans of others. But in the end, whether it be you, me, the Cloud Knights, or the generals of the Rainbow Arbiter, we are all just pawns in a game of the gods. I am sick and tired of treading on a predetermined path. No matter, I will deviate if you insist. But this does not change how things will end. Ultimately, I will stand on the side of victory.
Then I shall see this gamble through.
Так.
Wait.
О боже, еще не закончилось. Да. Скипать я не хочу. Диалоги.
Besides inflicting more wounds on your body, there is nothing else I can do for you. The immortality that you possess is not something that can be dealt with so easily. I am sure Destiny's Slave already told you that the swords of mortals are incapable of killing someone with the flesh of an emanator.
He did. But you still owe me the attempt.
I told you when I taught you the way of the sword. I am uninterested.
You will only draw against an opponent. Jingliu.
Savor the moment. I will deliver. We were here once, 700 years ago. Laughing, sparring, and thinking about the future. Their faces still linger before my eyes, like a bygone dream. I thought those joyful days would flow indefinitely before us, like a Ciencho lifetime. Yet, dreams will eventually fade like clouds from the sky.
A familiar feeling. Almost as if we've returned to my first sword lesson. You used the sword Insing crafted, and pierced, sliced, and impaled me time and time again. The swordplay used to slay our enemies of old is still engraved on this despicable shell. All I can do is watch my flesh become severed, healed, and restored. It's as if they're saying, Why? Why did you and Imbibitor Lunae commit such an unforgivable sin? I know that you have no interest in my answer. Which is why I asked the question as you looked me straight in the eye. I've asked myself that same question infinite times, but was never able to find the answer. Why? Why is it that only the abominations can return time and time again? Why does someone like her have to be buried, burned to ash, and eventually forgotten? Why? In the end, you unleashed the final piercing blow and left both me and the sword in the withered grave. The miraculous thing is that in my brief moment of death, all the pain went away. like when we drank to drown our sorrows.
Подол.
Imbibiter Lune, what do you plan on doing next?
Чипсики есть. На экспресс и есть чипсики.
Once this gathering ends, I will return to the Express to continue my journey.
The Express won't be able to carry you forever. Your friends all have burdens of their own, just as we did back then. I did think about giving up on revenge and letting go of everything when I fled the Luofu years ago. However, as time passed, it became more and more clear. It was like an old friend that accompanied me every passing day, always nagging in my ear. The memories of what I did when I was Mara-struck are deeply rooted. Since I am unable to rid myself of them, I decided to face them head-on in the end. Maybe when I witness the fall of the abundance, you and Ying Sing will find true release. Goodbye.
Dan Heng, the General wants me to forget about... I understand. These disputes are far too complicated for me right now. Swordplay is a lot simpler. I have some close friends of my own in the Cloud Knights. Goodbye for now.
She
Вот,
couldn't
по
do with
порядочку.
her sword either. We have no choice but to continue the pursuit.
Neither of us can end the other's life.
Elio's script. I don't mind.
All this must have seemed like a silly performance to someone newly who you are, even if the Preceptor's interference. Yes.
Вот и все. Сломано, не сломано. Ну, крутить я ее не буду уже искорку, потому что смысла ее не имеется уже крутить. По одной причине. И эта причина в том, что ее реально нет смысла крутить. Ну, просто нету. Потом это выполню. Куда-то я вне стрима буду выполнять это долго. Так, мне надо вот это. Да, на шестерочку. Нормально. Вот это. Сойдет. Ладно, я пока отошел.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still. Later moonlight. In lunar flame. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Ill fate descends. In lunar flame. Later moonlight. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Later moonlight. In lunar flame. Time to say bye. Boom. Relax. Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Later moonlight. In lunar flame. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Ill fate descends.
Time to say bye. Boom. Relax. Try harder. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight. Time to say bye. Boom.
Ill tidings manifest. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom. Relax. Blade of moonlight. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still. In lunar flame. Time to say bye. Boom. Relax.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Ладненько. Так, ну, ежедневки закончены, это уж точно. Так, хорош. Мгм. Так, это забираем. Тут нету ничего больше. Мы не выполняем. Это не выполняю пока что. Это я буду выполнять вне стрима уже. Нафиг это надо. Эту дичь выполнять. Ох, ё. Что ж, это будет последний, по сути. Что ж, ладно, сейчас вот это заканчиваем и идем перерыв, а потом Геншин будет.
Looks like there's smoke rising in the distance. Miss Shikui's.
Куда мне надо? Надо корабли искать. Ну или не только
Looks like the
корабли.
pilot isn't inside. If they escaped before it came down, they should still be nearby. There. That must be who Miss Shikue.
Мы на каком-то стриме, что ли, запускали уже это, что ли? Ну, быстрый телепорт просто. Так.
Make a wish. Hey, get out of here!
Don't worry, Miss.
Больно.
Stand down.
Ох ты ж бесючая коза. Надо вот этих поубивать. Я забыл поменять. Ну и ладно. Зато щиты будут.
Unworthy.
Ну, хотя да, вот так лучше, наверное, будет. И вот так вот, звездобыть.
All will be revealed.
И по вот этим.
In lunar flame. Try
Вот
hard.
это сейчас откинется.
What do you want to know?
Blade.
Пока.
There are too many monsters. Let's...
Just run!
No can do, Miss Chingni. We're... Easy. Let's not get ahead of...
You two have held out long enough. Help is at hand.
Элиса пришла.
Cloud Knights, formation! Prepare to engage! Hold on, Jingni. We're coming to get you!
Если чем помогать не будут, как бы. Это понятно.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Unworthy.
This ends here.
Под заморозку у вас. Ну, другого я не ждал.
Ill tidings manifest.
Больно. Лучше сразу полный отхил.
You have my gratitude.
Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed.
Ультой его загаси.
In lunar flame.
А, тут еще было, кажется. Я не увидел.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Ох, как меня эти волки бесят.
Nowhere to run.
Let me tend your wounds.
This ends here. A will forged in ice never falters.
What do you want to know? Ill fate descends.
Да ты издеваешься. Бесят.
Blade fodder.
боже.
You
Убей.
don't look so good.
Чтоб уж не воскрес... А, нет. Вот тебе вот.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Хлебай, чувак.
Ill tidings manifest. Beneath
Всё.
the water
Инфана.
lies an endless abyss.
Бам.
Mind your manners.
Он издевается?
Stand down.
Ничего себе.
I didn't know the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission dealt with situations like this in person.
Indeed. I should be reviewing files in the Palace of Astrum. However, Qing-Ni decided to put herself in danger and trouble our esteemed guests with her safety. As her mother, I couldn't sit idly by. Qing-Ni, have you thanked your benefactors yet?
Thank you, benefactors.
No need, Miss Qing-Ni. It was nothing.
No need to be humble. You took great risks for the Xianzhou. I saw what you did. It was because of both of you that Qing-Ni escaped unscathed. Words cannot express my gratitude. In fact, by way of thanks, I'd like to invite you to the Palace of Astrum for tea. It is about time we knew each other better.
The feeling is mutual, Lady Yukong. We would be honored.
Then, for now, I will excuse myself. Qing-Ni's irresponsible actions caused much trouble for the two of you. Allow me to apologize once again on her behalf.
You always do this, Mother. Scold me before figuring out what actually happened. It was a dire situation. I was the only one who could...
You promised me, Qing-Ni. We shall discuss this when we return. Please excuse us, benefactors. I look forward to our meeting.
I didn't know Yukong had that side to her. You have a unique way of putting things. But you're not wrong. Appearances seemingly tell us little about the lives of the Xianzhou's leaders, no matter how long those lives may have been. Yukong's inner worries and concerns came to the surface in the presence of her daughter. Only then was it clear that she, too, is somebody's mother. Yes. After all, I know what it's like to worry over a kid's homework and whether their lunch is healthy enough. But there's something I don't understand. Yes, Qing-Ni piloted a star skiff without permission and put herself in danger, but she meant well. Nevertheless, Yukong's reaction suggests that there was something more. Anyway, let's head over to the Palace of Astrum. Best not to keep Yukong waiting. Let's avoid sudden exclamations like that once we're in the palace. Remember, this is no field trip. We're having tea with the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission. We'll need to act with diplomatic decorum. All right, let's head out before it gets late.
Так.
This place holds such... Care to reminisce?
Я не на ту сюжетную линию попал. Этот сюжет шел.
Why won't you listen to me?
Because it's my life! You know I have the talent to make it. I can become the Lafu's best pilot, just like you were.
Talent? You'd be dead if it weren't for those two travelers. Do you think stealing a star skiff and taking to the skies is a show of talent? What about being trapped by abominations? Did you at any moment think about what I would feel if something happened to you? Do you know how many people dream of a relaxing desk job at the Skyfaring Commission? You promised me to work responsibly in your post. Not only have you broken the Skyfaring Commission's regulations, you've broken your promise to me.
I already told you. I had no choice. I want to help you and the Skyfaring Commission, not sit at my desk dealing with never-ending papers. That job doesn't suit me. I got the highest grade in the fighter pilot test. They all said I was a genius, like you. Like mother, like daughter. They were all jealous of me. But no one even knew I had to take the test behind your back. You would never have allowed me to go if I told you about it.
Behind my back? Do you really think you could have walked into the test and sat in the cockpit if I hadn't given my permission behind the scenes? As for genius, don't mention that word to me again. Why do you insist on becoming a pilot? I don't understand.
And I don't understand why you don't understand. Why can anyone in the world become a fighter pilot except the Helmmaster's daughter? Don't you realize how ridiculous that is? You may not want to fly anymore, but don't trap me down here with you.
Qingni, where are you going?
Чисто, мама.
I'm sorry you had to witness this.
Apologies, Madam Yukong. We should have given you some time. You're right. An oversight on my part.
On the contrary, I apologize for allowing my own personal matters to encroach on your time.
We don't intend to pry into private business, Helmmaster Yukong. But if there's anything we can help with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Family issues, I'm afraid. You probably heard a thing or two just now. Despite my earnest wish that she continue in her post, Qingni is fixated on becoming a fighter pilot. I may seem overbearing, but the situation she gets herself into sent a shiver up my tail. It's funny, isn't it? I've seen every disaster imaginable, from the abundance axis to a living planet. I thought I'd forgotten what fear was. But when I fought alongside you, I realized there are still things that can terrify me. I'm sorry. Talking about such vexing matters is unbecoming in front of guests. I invited you here to gain a better understanding of the Express, not bore you with these trivialities. Oh, I prepared refreshments for you. Please, you must try this excellent whale tide spring. Please accept these gifts as thanks for saving my daughter. I'd heard that the Nameless had traversed the Starry Sea, but I wasn't prepared for how much I could learn from you.
Well, I'd heard from members of the Skyfaring Commission that you were a top-tier pilot, Madam Yukong, and an ace among the Cloud Knights. Now that I've seen you in action, I know the rumors were true. I hope to witness your flying ability for myself one day. We'll head off now. The Commission must be busy. I look forward to our next meeting, Madam Yukong.
On my flying ability, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, Mr. Yang. The sky no longer suits me.
Так. Да не бей ты.
Yeah. You too, please. Thank you for saving me, benefactors. And I'm sorry you had to witness all that. You think so too, benefactor? I mean, I know getting emotional only makes things worse. But I've had the hairpin ceremony. I'm an adult now. I have the right to pursue my dreams. Mom still insists on sheltering me under her wing, as if I can't even stay alive without her.
Miss Qingni, these are family matters. I'm not sure it's my place to comment. However, in my personal experience, becoming a parent often means we become obstinate. To erode a rock, one must be patient and persistent, like water. What I mean to say is, instead of trying to prove yourself suddenly, perhaps you could demonstrate your ability to look after yourself methodically, over time. Don't you think, Miss Qingni?
My mom is actually a reasonable person, but she gets unreasonable as soon as I mention flying. She hid my Starskiff toys, dragged me away from the port when I stayed behind to count ships, forced me to study for ages. I did everything I could to work my way into the Skyfaring Commission. But she used her authority to assign me a desk job. Every time I walk along Star Watcher Avenue and look up at those ships flying freely across the sky, I feel empty inside. Speaking of empty inside, so how were Mom's refreshments? Good? I've been so angry today I forgot to eat anything. How about this? My mom thanked you guys with refreshments, so I should do the same. Let me take you around Starskiff Haven. We can try the most authentic snack on the LaFu.
Так, куда бежать?
We're here! I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have the money for anything fancy. Here, mung bean soda. 1 can each. This thing has a bit of a unique flavor, but...
Let me try.
Острахнусь.
A nostalgic experience.
Oh! Is there a drink like this where you're from?
No, this reminds me of when I first boarded the Express and forced myself to drink Himiko's coffee.
Whoa! I've never met a traveler who could down a mung bean soda like that. But I guess not everyone can accept what I like. Just like flying. Well, don't force yourself. Let's go somewhere.
Ух, какой долгий и душненький немного квестик.
Quite a different experience looking down on
А ведь это последний.
You know, there...
Tell that to my mom. I know she's right.
Why are you so...
Have you heard of the Foxian birth fate tradition? If the child reaches for a jade abacus,
What? No. Mom reached for the star skiff and showed a natural talent for flying. Later, she achieved miracles. One time, she destroyed 3. I'm proud to be Madame Yukong's daughter. I've wanted to become a legend like...
I can imagine.
She never told me any of those stories herself. I used to watch her fly when I was young. Then one time, I stole a star skiff, and I tried all kinds of difficult maneuvers. Turns out, I was as talented as she was. Not only did I survive the flight, I remember feeling so happy when they took me to see my mom. There I was boasting about the flight, expecting her to laugh, pat my head, say, "That's my girl," or something. But boy, I've never seen her so scary. I admit, I deserve to be punished. You can't let a kid get away with stealing a star skiff. But my mom was angry about more than that. She was angry because I viewed her as a role model. Because I had the same talent as her. I don't understand it.
Parents never.
But... It's Mom's secretary, Miss Sequay. She just sent me a message. Mom lost one of her trinkets in Star... Miss Sequay suggested I find the
In Stargazer Navalia?
Is it really okay to bother you? Sorry.
Понятно. Вроде бы. Ну да.
The fight with the abominations was pretty chaotic. I think Mom's...
Do you know what it looks like, Miss Ching?
Let me think. It should be...
This is your...
Это кто вообще? Я не помню.
Your powers of perception are impressive. That...
A bird cage. Huh. That reminds me. Have you guys heard of the birds that live in the Everhunt Plains? They have beautiful feathers, but you can't domesticate them. They don't live long if you lock them in a cage. Come on, are you kidding? It's a trinket, remember? You think my mom would carry this with—
A Devastator glaive? Is this from the battle? There were a lot of Cloud Knights.
No. This is all—
Well, this is too big for a trinket.
Горшок. Вот оно. Наверное. Да, оно.
Mom always carries this trinket around with her. Is this... This...
It must be very close.
Not...
If you want us to help you...
What turned an ace pilot? My mom clearly misses her flying days. Otherwise, she wouldn't...
Well, the General's been busy at the seat of Divine...
General Jing Yuan?
No problem. We can't help you to... Yet.
Скипну это нафиг. Это будет 100 лет, блин, продолжаться.
This place holds such fond memories. Care to reminisce?
Это страна лисов, блин. Не лисы. Ну, кто это, собаки?
Would you like me to relay your...
Mr. Yang, and you? What brings you to the seat of divine foresight this time?
It's nothing urgent. We were hoping to understand Helmmaster Yukong.
Yukong? The seat of divine foresight heard.
We heard that
Yukong herself is but naturally. You are here because you fear that Helmmaster Yukong would decline to answer. If you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity, perhaps we can take a small step back from the topic at hand. What do you wish to know about Yukong the pilot? Oh, this is... Which road? I should head there myself.
She's kidding. This object has been stored. She thought it might be a way to find out more about Yukong's past and why she no longer flies.
This object is no ordinary trinket. It has borne witness to blood and tears. I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long galactic hunt. But have you heard of the denizens of Abundance Wars? As the Xianzhou has continued to cleanse the universe of immortal abominations, so too, 30 years ago, the Xianzhou Yaoqing and Fenghu were besieged by our enemies. Even in the long history of warfare between the Xianzhou Alliance and the denizens of Abundance, that air battle was one of the most tragic. We were greatly outnumbered by the abominations of Abundance. Almost 1 million fighter pilots fought. Had the Rainbow Arbiter not descended, such divine objects were forged from the embers that the Arbiter's divine arrow left behind. For the survivors, these relics contain the blood of their comrades, the ashes of their enemies, and the dust of their memories. Yukong is a survivor of that war. Her best friend, Tai, perished on the battlefield.
I don't have any other questions. Thank you, General.
I do not wish to speculate on the reason, however. It is difficult to discard one's past. Yukong and Sai trusted each other with their lives. The Helmmaster will have strong memories of that time. Perhaps it is not my place to say.
Thank you, General. We apologize for taking up your time with such triviality.
Mr. Yang, you jest. How can harmony between parent and child constitute a triviality? If you ask me, the mountains of documents and the seat of divine foresight are the only triviality around here.
We'll take our leave. Let's go. We should head to Starskiff Haven and find Qingni.
Сейчас куда? Ладно. Туда-сюда, туда-сюда гоняем, блин. Туда-сюда, туда-сюда.
You're here. My mom isn't in a great mood. She went. My mom isn't the irresponsible type.
You two are very...
Well, we do both like to take a walk after a fight. The only difference is that I come to this side of Starskiff Haven and she heads to the other. That way? Really? Anyway, Did you find anything out from General Jing?
Did Helmmaster Yukong never bring...
In the end, I realized she probably...
Indeed.
So she doesn't want me to fly because she remembers the pain of losing her friend.
I can't guarantee that's what...
You're right, Mr. Yang. I remember watching her...
Do you still...
Vaguely. Of course. Mr. Yang...
Набрать.
I love work. I love...
It seems...
We can use this one.
Книжная полка. Ну, типа, что такого.
It should be fine. This is from a...
no,
Is it really that big of a deal? Let's read it together.
Да.
What is the meaning of this? What do you have in your hands? How dare you?
Mr. Yang Min, please, calm.
I see. Qingni, I know Madame Yukong's position on...
I understand, Mr. Yang Mi. I want to know what happened.
No, this isn't some... Just listen. Just ask some... Miss Tsai, her husband, but when it came, it was Tsai's death was... Oh, if Madame...
Where are Miss... Thanks for telling...
You're welcome. I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office desk next. I can
Это
understand
бесполезная
please
инфа.
Hurry, Madam.
Oh.
My mom keeps... That's the selling point of this desk. There are hidden compartments. A paper kite. But what we're looking for isn't here. There are hidden compartments. There's some exhibition. Every time our pilots return. But what we're looking for... there are hidden compartments. Got it. This looks similar to Mom. So... I was adopted?
Ну, естественно.
And this Miss... Sai? I suppose I've always had a feeling. Don't let that child touch the sky. Is this why Mom refuses to let me become... For a pilot, the most important oath before departure is the promise to bring your comrade back. Mom didn't manage to bring her comrade back. So she vowed to prevent me from setting out. Not only am I her daughter, I'm also her final promise to Tsai. I never thought my dream would put Mom in such a difficult situation. I feel a lot closer to Mom after reading this diary. Even if we're not connected by blood. I understand her a lot more now. Can you come with me one more time? I want to have a proper chat with Mom. Yes.
Да почему это к сюжету опять приплело? К другому вообще. Да. Пропустить это все. Пропустить. Хо-хо. Свали нафиг отсюда. Это не твой сюжет. О, боже.
You're all done? I see. Let's find Helmmaster Yukong. We'll accompany you. We're here to help, but she and I really shouldn't interject when you're conversing with your mother.
It's okay. When Mom feels down, she usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate. Mom?
Qingni?
Miss Qingni kindly agreed to show us around Star Skiff.
Thank you. I must apologize for the trouble
Mom!
All right, it's getting late.
Actually, I want to talk to you about something right. I want to become a fighter pilot.
We've talked about this many times.
Seems like Miss Qingni is...
I thought Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject. What should I say?
Is that... I understand now. I don't expect to gain your forgiveness.
Mom, what are you talking about? I'm your daughter. Our bond is bigger than forgiveness.
Just like you. I once longed for the sky to float like a single leaf. Sai was like that too. We were friends since childhood. We soon became the most elite. You never knew if the friend next to you would, but those are my best memories. We would Oh, system space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
We're engaging the main Borisan fleet this time. Don't get too excited.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails. Feeling rusty?
Oh, shut it. I think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit. Say, Sai, really didn't think you'd come back. Do you really like flying star skiffs that much?
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting, dangerous, low paid. Plus, you only get back to the Luofu a few times a year. But given the choice, I'd always pick this. I guess I already touched the sky.
The mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years. Forgotten nearly every conversation I've ever had. But I still remember us shooting the breeze that day. It's crystal clear. It was the last time I spoke to Sai. Sai? Hold on, Sai. Sai, open your eyes. Sai?
Thank you. You go. I've had a good life. But please, don't let Qingni walk.
Sai, she's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear? almost here.
Я
Stay
сделал
with
запись
me.
просто вот этого.
Jingmi is waiting
Картинки
for you.
прикольная. Прикольная
She
картинка.
lost Guangyan. She can't afford to lose you too. Wake up. Sai. Sai. When I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff, I looked up into a clear sky. Pure and seemingly unadorned by the... It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen. In my dream.
Mom, this is the first time I've heard you talk about this. But I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
You are so very similar to Tsai. The more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned. I've known for a long time you were ready, but I was not. You know, the cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Sai, your father Guangyan. We were prepared for the worst when we enlisted. But do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Sai and the lives of hundreds of thousands of fighters.
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated all abominations in a single strike. We had to pay with the blood of hundreds of thousands of soldiers just to halt their advance. If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the Rainbow Arbiter, then what purpose did our sacrifices serve? Under the might of an eon, the sacrifices of ordinary...
Mom.
But I never should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person. I brazenly interfered with your choices. I am...
Mom.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did.
Huh? Really?
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps. And more afraid of you taking after Tsai.
Mom?
Tell me.
I want to...
I'm afraid...
What? Why?
Because... I already touched the sky.
О, все. Конец. Аллилуйя. Аллилуйя, конец. Как же давно это было. Ну это плевать уже. Так. Что ж, на этом заканчивается это именно сейчас игра по Honkai. Сейчас пойдем в Genshin Impact. Что ж, так, сейчас будет перерыв. Минуты 10, наверное. Будет перерыв. Потом Genshin. Так. Так. Все. Объявляем перерыв. Все.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
Что ж, продолжаем. Так, с перерывчика вернулись. Угу.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a...
Что ж, пошли этой. Сначала ежедневки, потом пойдем этот. Подожди. Я забыл их выполнять. Хотя нет, сначала ежедневочки. Чуть-чуть ежедневок выполнил. Что это? Понятно. Сначала это, потом пойдем на боссов, а потом ивент будет. Это вот их-то надо.
Emerge.
Bow your head.
Легко и просто, чё. Следующий идет. Это тоже легко. Будет довольно-таки. Так.
Right here, right now.
Это чё? Понятно. Давай. Первое правило — не жалеть тюленей. А ты теперь грустный. Тюлень. Грустный тюлень. И должны были грустить. Так. Тридцать первый. Это в самом низу, что ли? Опять дети. Орель. Тебя кто назвал, Орель? Его зовут Орель. Орел, блин. Это их найти надо? Или что надо? Ну да, найти надо. О, сундук. Прикол.
What a pleasant surprise. Truly an extra slice of joy.
Ну вы прячетесь просто божественно, если честно. Ну, как говорится, 2 дебила, 3 дебила. Что-то там. Вот они. Эк.
Add Astra Abbott.
Забираем гемчики.
Thank you for add a
Эк. А теперь самые сочные боссы. 80-й возьму. Мне он не нужен, это тоже босс. Буквально. Я никого не собираюсь прокачивать до 10-го. Ну или до какого-то уровня. Десятку влетело ему. Ну давай.
emerge. Right here. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Right. Oh. Right here. Everyone hold hands. Right now. Right here. Hey! Time to shine! Strike a pose!
Silence!
Пять секунд.
Everyone hold hands! Right now. Right here.
The tides beckon.
Make yourselves a room! Yeah! A sight to behold. Right now.
Бам. Кстати, это неплохо. Ничего себе. Нехилый артефакт. Нанемо урон. Кому-нибудь да пойдет. Я не знаю, что я выполнил, но я что-то выполнил. Что тут? Посмотрим. Это я потом пройду. Боссов, пожалуй, попозже пройду. Подожди. Так, кто мне там нужен? Для тебя что надо? Вот эти надо. На тебя надо чё? Это не надо, значит. Ну, по сути-то никто тут больше ничего не надо никому. Тебе чё? Надо, конечно, качнуть. Но я этого делать не буду, к сожалению. Или может... Давайте тогда лучше это. Ну, хиду-то я успею качнуть. С нахи это торопиться никуда не надо.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Found your head.
I see everything. Right now. Right here.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
9. Маловато. Я делал и быстрее. Хорош.
Right now, right here, right now. Hey! The Temple of Wisdom!
Found your head.
Emerge. Right now.
Silence!
Плюс еще. Побольше бы вот этих книжек, вот этих свитков бы давало.
Right here. Emerge. I see everything. Make yourselves a room.
Found your head. Be sanctified.
$29. Новый рекорд. В этом даже. Да. Вы говнище. Я вижу вкуснятинку. Вон там плывет. Кучка. Бам. 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 Баба. Помри. 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 Да, против танков урины тут и попрешь. О. Неплохо насыпало. Плюс еще. Так. Я еще хотел сюда сходить. Да. Это на фурятину надо. Ой, не на фурятину, на хиду надо. Подожди, я туда пошел. Да, туда. Я просто перепутал данж с этим, с артефактами. С артами на нее и с этим данжем.
Hey! Sharing my emerge.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
«30 секунд. Маловато. Даже большовато. Да.
Everyone hold hands. Right now, emerge.
Silence. The time beckons.
Ого, 23 секунды. Новый рекорд в этом данже тоже побил. Там критуха, походу, вылетела. Криты повылетали, походу, большая часть.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Я иду 30-ку. На секунду. Буквально. О, это уже хорошо. Так, надо хил-то, сколько надо вот на эту именно штуку. Это я не буду покачивать пока. Вот это надо будет. Ну, боже. Понятно. Ладно, все остальное в этот попрет. Просто в смолу переделаю. Что ж, пошли к ивенту. Только какой из них... Подожди. Какой из них ивент именно прет? Это пройдено. Вот это надо. Пон. Пон. Вот сюда.
My apologies. This heavy rain must be
Да
quite
не
an
важно,
inconvenience for
ничего.
you.
Это потом все будет. Надо самый дальний. Понятно. Вот сюда идем. Чуть и покакал. Вам. Да. Зачем я нажал? Выйди. Мне не надо это. Ла-ла, блин. Так. В совместку пойдем. Легче уж в совместку переть. Знаю я.
Illusion shattered.
Settle down.
Detached from the war.
Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head. Nowhere to run. Surrender. Settle down. Be sanctified. Nowhere to run. Judgment is upon us. Guilty. Their penance is due. Bow your head. Guilty. The time beckons. Silence.
У кого-то хлопнуло у меня за окном. Ничего себе там. У кого-то хлопнуло. Все, давайте. Сейчас. Сейчас вернусь. Подожди.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to... Я вернулся. Так. Нет, не сюда, не сюда. Так, какой тут был дальше? Вот это. А, это просто тут и все. Реально. Перед 10-й, серьезно? Вы что, больные, что ли? Короче, да, это первый отъедет, который перед 10-й уровень. Да похуя. Этот похож на читеров. Или может мне пинг. Чокнутый. Понятно. За 5 секунд. За 37 секунд разбили. Ничего себе. Быстренько.
Новая статуэтка попрет ко мне. В мои владения, в мой чайник. В мой чайник. Так. Идем в чайник.
This realm. If you ever.
Ну-ка. Это не то. Вот оно. Вот сюда пойдет. Поймешь вот сюда. Ну-ка. Прикольно, кстати, статуэтка. Вот это. Пойман с крылатой в строге. Так, ладно, на этом будет стрим, наверное, заканчиваться. Спасибо всем, кто там был или присутствовал. Так, ладно. Всем пока. Следующий стрим будет завтра. Где-то, ну, наверное, в то же время, что и сегодня. Всем пока.